Let's do the sport tonight, and this weekend's big story is, of course, the big fight. British squares up against British tomorrow when Londoner David Haye faces Swansea's Enzo Maccarinelli. Yes?
Well done.
Didn't want to upset him. And that's, of course, in the boxing ring.
It's at the O2, and already the build-up has been leery, to say the least. And what are the chances for our Bermondsey boy? Well, here's Chris Paxton.
OK, we're here today. We're supposed to be a head-to-head, but it's a head.
Boxing's just never simple. This was a scene at the pre-fight press conference when two British world champions were supposed to be promoting their fight. But one of them, Londoner David Haye, turned up late, claiming the timing of the conference had been moved to interfere with his sleep patterns.
I need my sleep. We already agreed that I'd be here at 2 for 2:30. We've already agreed, it's already been agreed. But obviously they tried to change it earlier to cut a couple hours out of my sleep. Like, you know, I was expecting these type of moves.
So who is David Haye? Well, the 27-year-old first made his name as an amateur, where he reached the final of the World Championships. He turned professional just 5 years ago, and since then he's punched his way to the top. A professional record of 20 wins from 21 fights. He's the reigning WBC and WBA World Cruiserweight Champion, and he's earned the nickname the Haymaker. His opponent, though, Enzo Maccarinelli from Swansea, has the better record, 28 wins from 29 fights, and he's the current WBO World Champion. His nickname, though, isn't quite as threatening, Big Mac. And Haye's promising to turn the Welshman into mincemeat.
As soon as he gets in the ring with me, everything he does will just suit me down to the ground. And the harder he tries, the quicker he'll go. If he tries to run away, I'll track him down and knock him out. He can't stand toe-to-toe and trade with me, he'll come off second best.
But there was more confusion over tonight's weigh-in. Haye turned up 2 hours early. He's hoping his timing gets sorted out come the first bell tomorrow evening. Chris Paxton, London Tonight.
And here's a quick round.
Charity this weekend, an all-British world title fight.
Yeah, it's London's very own David Haye fighting against the Welshman Enzo Maccarinelli. Now, the war of words has been building up all week, you know what, and I was at the press conference yesterday. If that's anything to go by, I think we could be in for a decent fight at the early hours of Sunday morning.
Now, we've had a couple of those shows in the past, but I've never, ever seen that happen. You know, where a guy comes up with an excuse like that.
Tough talk from promoter Frank Warren, angered by David Haye's no-show at the pre-fight press conference.
I think it's a snub to everybody, you know, and it's an insult.
Haye turned up in his own time, 2 hours late.
Fight's going out at 2 AM, so I'm doing all my training late. I went to bed about 6:30 this morning, so obviously I had to get my sleep. You know, as a professional athlete, you know, sleep is very, very important. Specifically when you've got a fight around the corner, you need as much of them as easy as you can.
I hope he sleeps well, because on Saturday night he's going to get a nightmare, and it will be a nightmare. This guy next to me, he's so up for this fight. I've never seen him so focused. He wants it, and David Haye, you know, for all the fun and games that's going on, you better understand that there's serious business on Saturday.
Boxing's new home could not have asked for a bigger fight. It's the first time in 15 years the two British world champions have met in the ring.
I give everything at everything I do. You know, I don't even let the kids beat me on a Nintendo. Sometimes they do, mind, but I'm just a natural winner. I always have as a kid. I hate losing.
For Haye, the fight represents something of a homecoming. The 27-year-old was born in Bermondsey, but has never fought in South London before.
Yeah, Bermondsey boy, first fight in South London, 21 fights, first time I've actually fought in South London. It's amazing. So many people are coming out of the woodwork, from school friends, you know, people I grew up with, everybody. Normally my fights in Paris, they've been in Rotherham, they've been all over the shop. This time I'm bringing the world titles back and unifying them on home turf, and it's a real nice feeling.
That's boxing. It's